My name is Akram Azumi, and I've been the Young Australian of the Year for Western Australia and nationally for 2013. I was recognised for my mentoring efforts in regional and remote Western Australia, as well as my grassroots advocacy for reconciliation and against extreme poverty. Since 1960, the Australian of the Year Awards has been shining a spotlight on amazing Australians. Each year, from thousands of public nominations, Australians from towns small and large are selected as state and territory finalists across 4 categories: Australia's Local Hero, Young Australian of the Year, Senior Australian of the Year, and Australian of the Year. From there, one finalist in each category is chosen to represent their state or territory at the National Awards on the eve of Australia Day. In 2014, 4 uniquely inspiring people will be representing Western Australia. Denise Smith-Ali is Western Australia's local hero for 2014. Denise has dedicated her life to reclaiming and reviving the language of the Noongar people, from educating young people and engaging them in their linguistic roots to documenting creation and ancestral stories that relate to country. Denise is helping keep Aboriginal culture strong.
For myself, it gives me a greater understanding of my place of belonging and then passing this knowledge on to the future generation.
John Van Boxmeer, the West Australian Young Australian of the Year for 2014. As a young doctor, John is using his skills in remote communities and has started an initiative called Fair Game that gives young people in these regions access to sports.
The communities we've been engaging with are now happier and healthier places. We can see the smiles on the kids' faces. We can see the understanding in the adults.
The 2014 Senior Australian of the Year for Western Australia is Fred Cheney. Fred has spent a lifetime advocating for reconciliation and playing a constant role in making sure each generation becomes a better one for our Indigenous Australians.
In the end, Aboriginal people are providing the leadership for us to follow, and that's another great thing about 2014. Strong Aboriginal leaders.
And Dr. Bruce Robinson, the 2014 Australian of the Year for Western Australia. A world leader in the study of asbestos-related cancers, Dr. Bruce's work has the potential to help the health of Australians for years to come. And he has also devoted his time to helping communities in need.
A lot of the thrill is to see our experimental treatments work, the cancers shrink, the patients live a few more years, but also the hope that that gives to all those people out there who are worried about getting cancer. That's really the satisfaction I get.
Be watching ABC One at 6 p.m. on the 25th of January, live from the lawns of Parliament House, to see who will become the 2014 Australian of the Year.